First and foremost, just how's the injury feeling? I know Coach Dickert said you were about 75, 80% on Saturday, but certainly didn't look that way with another 100-yard performance.
The injury is going well. I'm getting rehab for it every day, trying to maintain it and keep it right so I can finish out the season strong. Yeah.
For you with the back-to-back games over 100 yards, is this kind of what you would say maybe one of the best rhythms you've been in your career where it just kind of seems to be opening up for you? Obviously, the offensive line helping in that as well.
Most definitely. This is definitely one of the best parts of my career, having those games. And, it feels good, knowing that everything is coming together and it feels like my time has come. So.
What's kind of have you seen something in the last two defenses that have just looked a little different from the first few games, or is it again just kind of your own play and the offensive line?
I would say it's our own play, to be honest. I think we have the grit and I think we have the want to want to finish and want to dominate people, and it's definitely been showing the second half of the season for not only me but for our offensive line too.
Arizona's got, I think it's a bottom 10 rush defense in the country in terms of yards. Obviously you can't focus on the stats, and it's still a good team. But for you, does it kind of give you a little more motivation when you kind of see that? Say, okay, guys have had success against the run against this team.
I honestly didn't know that, but now that you're telling me that, it kind of does make me excited. And not that they're any different from the other teams. We kind of go out with the same mentality every game, every weekend. But, we go in with the same mentality every week, whether it's a good team or, whoever it is. We go with the same mindset. We come in with a chip on our shoulder. We play to the best of our ability.
Bowl eligible now, and you get those extra practices and that extra game. For you, got the start in last year's bowl game. I mean, just what's kind of the excitement do for you when you get the opportunity to play more, spend more time with these guys, and then get to show off on the bowl stage?
Well, you probably know last year it really didn't go in our favor as far as the bowl game. So this year, we get another opportunity. You can't dwell on the past. All we know is that we have an extra opportunity in front of us, and we got to go take advantage of that.
Excluding guys like Leighton and Jalen, because we've seen them on the field, who's one freshman or two freshmen you say have taken the biggest strides from the start of the season to now, just kind of on scout team and in practice?
Do they have to be on scout team?
They do not have to be on scout team.
I say John Mateer. John Mateer is a baller. He's getting his confidence up, and he's ready whenever his jersey is called. And another freshman, I would say Javen on defense, corner. He's a baller too. I've watched him since fall camp, and he's made a lot of progress as a young guy.
You and Brennan had the exact same answers. That's who he said as well.
Really? Oh, that's crazy.
I just have to ask, any reaction to what Jaden said after the Arizona game in terms of, it's personal and to just watch?
People gonna talk, and we know what we have to do. We're not gonna really feed into what one person says. We have a mission, and that mission is being 1-0, and going in there and taking that win. As a team. So, we're not gonna really think about that too much. We're just gonna go out and play our best game.
How do you guys kind of keep the emotions in check of obviously, you've got a job to do, but you are facing your former quarterback, a guy you guys know well. How do you kind of find the balance of making sure that isn't the focus and that you're playing Arizona, you're not playing one guy?
Because, it all started with Coach Dicker. He was like, he said that, but we have something bigger than just that. We have bigger goals to achieve than just trying to target what one person is saying, so that's kind of how we keep that balance. We focus on the big picture and not, one little small thing.